We're here at Copa, Virginia, 2022 in Richmond, Virginia. This is the finals of the male absolute cash prize division, $500 on the line. We have Gil Enav versus Diallo. Diallo jumping for a triangle from top real quick after a guard pull from Gil. Gil's taking advantage of that, moving down, looking for the heel. Diallo rolling through, pulling at the knee line. Gil switching to outside Ashi. Gil's doing a nice job keeping his legs extended here, keeping Diallo a little bit extended. Diallo clears the knee, though.
And Gil's also doing a good job keeping his legs kind of in a safe position.
An exciting start to this match, though.
Yeah, very much so. Diallo with a jumping triangle attempt, which was...
Gil coming up for the sweep off of that. It was a nice exchange and good awareness on Gil's end there that as Diallo stood up, if he was able to come through, take that momentum, and bring Diallo down to the mat, he would get those 2 points. Refs are restarting them from the edge of the mat back to neutral. Gil sits guard again after grabbing some grips. Diallo playing a little more cautious this time. Once Diallo got those grips, though, he did step through pretty fast, looking to pass from this outside headquarters position.
And he has his head really engaged on Gil. He was pushing forward and then trying to control the hands. But he has that underhook, which is a great position, holds his head down, kind of not allowing Gil to kind of come up in any way. But Diallo sitting back for the leg lock. But Gil doesn't seem to be in trouble at this point. His knee is involved, but his legs are
knee's
split.
Clear now.
Yeah.
And Gil able to come to top again. So Diallo sat back for that submission attempt. Gil clears the knee line and then comes to top. Diallo giving up those 2 points for that submission attempt that didn't work out for him. Gil's now up 4-0 with about 5 minutes left on the clock. Gil heavy pressuring in, something we've seen Diallo work with before. He kind of likes when people pressure in like that. And so,
and he kind of uses that to escape his hips and then set up his triangles and set up some of his submissions.
And exactly like we were talking about, Diallo now climbing up for that guillotine. He's got the chin strap on right now.
Gil's unable to pull that hand off and go back to that passing position. And he is pressuring in as Diallo grabs that
violent arm lock and climbs up a little bit, creates space with it because Gil has to respect it, has to clear a little space, steps back. Diallo's staying on that underhook as Gil starts to try to climb through. Gil hands flat on the mat, looking for some leg weave passing before settling back down into the hips where he seems relatively comfortable. Diallo climbing up to that violent arm lock position again, this time with a little more space. Now, we've seen him do this in his last match. He can get people extended from there. Gil's aware of it, though. Moves his hips in, doesn't let that extension happen. Diallo has to reset.
We have Gil passing from standing at this point. He has his knee straight down the middle, and he is trying to maybe work that knee through, maybe to the far hip, though Diallo is very active on the bottom. So it's very hard to keep him still and be able to get that knee through, because as soon as he gets that knee through, he definitely, Diallo gets away and then gets his guard back and gets an established guard that he is comfortable going after.
Diallo looking to use that Kimura grip, to grab that Kimura grip, possibly to use it for some sweeps. And now we have just over 3 minutes left on the clock right now. Diallo has to work. He is down 4 points in this cash prize division. $500 on the line here. Gil up 4-0.
And we saw Diallo jump guard in that position, kind of fall down, and then go to a De La Hiva. Then both men are up again, and we do have Gil up 4-0. 2:45 left in this match, but both gentlemen are working very hard.
Diallo pulling guard, and he's looking for that De La Hiva, reverse De La Hiva position there, trying to come in underneath for that arm. That violent arm lock, and it's something that Diallo clearly wants to get. And with that violent arm lock kind of position, you can really load someone into you nice, but Gil is really savvy on it and is not letting him get that. Whenever Gil leans forward, heavy pressure in, chest to chest. Ooh, a nice kick out from
Yeah.
Diallo.
Kick out and a lot of pressure, a lot
And
of
forward pressure here. Ref's going to take him back to the center so that they don't smash us over here at the announcing table. Appreciate that.
It's 2 minutes left. Both gentlemen are trying to establish grips, trying to see what the other one is up to.
Aggressive snap down there from Diallo. Diallo seems to be picking up the pace a little bit now here. We've seen him play very, very forward, very aggressive jiu-jitsu in the past, and this is the time when that becomes the most appropriate. Gil's been doing a really nice job being aware of where Diallo's opportunities are.
Oh, I tried that. He tried that standing armbar where you grab the head and then you put your foot to your hip and you kind of sit in armbar. That was pretty.
And then fails at the armbar, does a little kick out to get back to his feet after that
He's
flying
been doing
armbar
that kick out a
attempt.
few times.
Yeah,
He's very successful with that kick out.
It's a nice way to clear some space to make sure that you're not getting attacked on your way back up. A lot of forward pressure from Diallo now. He's got just over a minute left, down 4 points. Gil feeding into that pressure a little bit, keeping with the hand fights, a little leaning forward to him. Playing smart, though. I think that's been what we've seen from Gil all day, is that he's played really smart jiu-jitsu, calculated, slow, and paced, and then picking up the pace and picking up the aggression when he needs to. And that's what we're seeing here again.
And we're seeing Gil also circle around and kind of wait for Diallo to do that jump like he just did.
He's expecting it at this point. Diallo's made that jump a couple times in various different ways. He does it. Gil nicely settles his hips in. He's got 30 seconds left on the clock. Diallo does have a nice position here with Gil broken down.
And he is trying to maybe walk those legs up.
Yeah, and then Gil turns that violent arm lock almost into a cross-face position here, turning his hips.
Diallo circles
like a San Paulo pass.
Yeah, circles that leg back in for almost a butterfly. And
less than 10 seconds left on the clock.
7 seconds left.
Diallo's doing his best to create some kind of exchange, some kind of momentum and time. Gil takes this finals match and the $500 cash prize here at Copa, Virginia, 4-0 against Diallo. Very, very nice, calculated jiu-jitsu from Gil. An excellent opponent and a great match. Exactly what we hope to see here at these cash prize divisions.
Exactly.
I'm here with 2022 Copa Virginia absolute cash prize division champion Gil Enav. Gil, this is your 4th time in this cash prize division. Tell me a little bit about your strategy coming into the day. Did you change things from before, and how did you feel coming in?
So my general strategy, I feel comfortable with my wrestling, but also I like playing up from the guard. So I thought, why not just pull guard, try to wrestle up. If the wrestle up's not there, enter the legs. And that's mostly how it went for all the matches, and I'm pretty happy. I did do a little bit of wrestling, but no takedowns from the feet. So
yeah, I noticed that throughout your matches, one of the things that stood out the most to me was that you played a really calculated game, slow and progressive, and took advantages when you could take them. Could you tell me a little bit about your thought process during your matches for that approach?
So like you said, this is my 4th time doing the Copa Absolute, and I've came out really hot before and paid for it hard with early submissions and stuff like that. So my thought is just start the RPMs low and just build them up as the match went on. And that's kind of what I did, like you said.
Beautiful. And you had a really exciting match in your finals match today. A lot of excitement, a lot of fast-paced movement from your opponent, a lot of jumping triangles and jumping submissions. Can you tell me a little bit about what was going through your head during those events?
I'll say my life flashed before my eyes when he hit that flying triangle in the beginning. Luckily, I was able to slip it, enter the legs. He had great defense from there. I think I had a couple sweeps, and then the last 2 minutes I was getting tired, and I just tried to hold on and hold on for the victory.
Beautiful. Very nice play, very nice division from you today. Really nice work overall. Anything else that we want to say?
No, just thank you to you guys. Do a great job. I really appreciate your work, and I hope to do a lot more tournaments.
Thanks so much. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.